Everybody, we're live. We are live on down here. This is Facebook, and then up here, I'm live on YouTube. How cool is that? All right, I'm live on two platforms right now. Anyone who doesn't know who I am, my name is Chris Norris. I am a cognitive fitness coach. I'm a meditation teacher. I'm a breathwork instructor. I do coaching with cognitive restructuring, working on things like stress reduction, emotional intelligence, uh, mental performance. I'm also a veteran. You can see back here, I'm a veteran, 24 years of the United States Navy, much of that time dedicated to naval special operations. Um, and now I'm a veteran, and I've been out of the Navy for 4 years. What else am I? Uh, I'm a social worker by education. I have a master's of social work. I'm a father of two beautiful daughters, and I'm a husband to a beautiful wife. And I'm also a immigrant to Thailand. So I live in Thailand now, and I've lived here for 4 years. So that's me. And today, I'd like to give you a mindfulness meditation that I'll be doing these every week here. And they're super beginner friendly. I feel the call to bring mindfulness meditation to as many people as I can based on my own experience with mindfulness meditation. I started mindfulness meditation practice about a decade ago, and it literally changed the structure of my brain for the better. And it did something for me that I couldn't find anywhere else. So that's why I'm dedicated to it, and I continue a practice, and I want to bring it to so many people. And also, like I've heard folks had a desire to learn mindfulness meditation. So it's the best of both worlds here. I want to teach, and many people want to learn. So that's what we're doing here today. And I apologize if you feel like I'm not looking at you, depending on what platform you're on, because I'm looking up at this camera and I'm looking down at this camera. So I don't know which one to stick with. I'm gonna stay up here just because I look over at this now and I see there's one person has joined me on YouTube, and over here, Facebook, there's nobody live, but maybe you'll see a playback, and it's all good. It's everything is great. So let's begin. This is our third week doing this. The very first week, we just did a really simple mindfulness of breath type practice. Then second week, we did mindfulness of breath with a little bit of breath counting practice. And now this week, I really want to bring it into the body. And this is a very beginner friendly body scan meditation. So if you're in a place where you'd like to join me, you're not driving, you're not operating any heavy machinery, you're not precariously perched in or around a large body of water. You're in a place where it feels safe and it feels comforting. First thing I'd like to do is this. I'd like us to just sit in a comfortable position. You can even lie down for this, that's fine, but I'll give a lot of guidance as if you're sitting. So let's begin by looking to the left without turning our head too much. And then look over to the right. And then look back to the left. And then look back to the right. Now, this time, look to the left, and you can really turn if that feels okay to you. And then look to the right. And now I'd like you to take a nice deep breath in. And if it feels comfortable, do so. Perhaps you can close your eyes. But you don't have to close your eyes. You can always just soften your gaze on a spot in the room. And now just breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Not forcing anything, we're just arriving in the moment. And for the next few moments, we're just simply going to notice our body. And if the mind wanders, it's okay. It's normal. Just each time we notice the mind has wandered away from the body, we'll gently redirect our mind back to the body, coming back home, back to the sensations in the body. In the first place, we'll bring our focus to our feet. Just focusing your attention on your feet. And notice any sensations in your feet. Perhaps there's warmth there. Perhaps there's coolness. Perhaps there's a tingling in the feet. Maybe there's pressure in the feet. Or maybe there's no sensation at all. It's okay. We're not here to force sensations. We're just here to observe. Now feel the heels of the feet, the soles of the feet, the top of the feet, and the toes. And if it helps, perhaps you can imagine your breath traveling through your nose and all the way down to your feet. And notice the breath flowing back out. Now from the feet, we'll shift our attention to the ankles, from the ankles to the calves, from the calves to the shins. And again, just noticing any sensations that are present there. Noticing without judgment. Noticing without needing to change anything. And now moving awareness up to the knees. You might notice pressure. You might notice tightness. Or you might notice ease. You can notice anything in the knees, across the spectrum of sensations, and it all belongs. And from the knees to the thighs, to the front of the thighs, to the sides of the thighs, to the backs of your legs, just letting the muscles, these large muscles, just rest as they are. And if you find any tension there, perhaps you could silently offer permission to soften. Soften if you can, soften if you'd like. However, it's not forced. We're not striving here. Just letting go. And now bringing attention to the hips and the pelvis region. Noticing the sensations that are present in the sit bones. Just noticing where the sit bones make contact with the chair, the cushion, or the floor. And now we bring our attention up to the lower belly. And perhaps we can find ourselves breathing into this belly, breathing into a softening belly. And perhaps there's tension there. It's okay. It all belongs. Just recognize and allow whatever is present to be here. And just noticing the expansion and the contraction of the belly as we breathe. There's no need for deep breaths, no need for forced breaths, just a natural breathing pattern. And now moving attention from the belly up to the chest, feeling the breath moving in and out of the chest. And if emotions show up in the heart space in your chest, you can recognize what emotions are present. Recognize that this is here right now. This is the way it is right now. Realizing emotions will pass as clouds pass through the sky, as weather systems come and go. So do our emotions. And now from the chest, move to the upper back, middle back, to the shoulders. And many people carry tension in the shoulder region. If it feels okay, perhaps you could inhale gently. And as you exhale, perhaps we allow the shoulders to drop ever so slightly. And if the tension doesn't wish to be released, it stays. It's okay. It all belongs. We're not forcing anything. And now from the shoulders, move attention down the upper arms, to the elbows, to the forearms, to the wrist, and to the hands. Feeling the palms of the hands, the backs of the hands. Moving attention down each finger, moving attention to the thumbs. Really feeling the sensations in the hands. Recognizing an aliveness in the hands. Slight vibration there. And now from the hands, we move our focus all the way up to the neck and the throat, to the jaw. And perhaps we can release the jaw. Perhaps the jaw can unclench ever so slightly. In the area around the eyes, perhaps we can allow that to soften. Allowing the area in our forehead to soften. Now bringing focus all the way up to the tops of our head, to the crown of our head. And now we take in the entire body from the top of the head all the way down to the tips of the fingers and toes. And we feel the body breathing. We feel the body being supported. And perhaps we can bring this practice to a close by taking 3 deep breaths together. Begin by pushing all your air out of your mouth. And now in, hold, and let it out the mouth. Let it out in a long, slow, steady exhale. And again, in, feeling that expansion throughout the body. Hold, and then let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, and a long, slow, steady exhale. One more time. In, feeling that expansion at a cellular level. Hold, and now let it go. Let it go, and perhaps relax into that newfound space. Allow your breathing to return to normal in through the nose and out of the nose. Invite any movement into your body that feels nice, feels welcoming. Maybe moving your fingers, begin to move your toes, maybe moving your arms, moving your legs, getting those wiggles out. I always like to put my arms up overhead with a nice big stretch. Oh, that feels good. And then I bring my arms down by my side and open my heart to the world. And if you close your eyes, you can flutter them open, or you can just bring your gaze gently upwards. So, hey, thanks for joining me in that short practice of a body scan meditation. Again, I'm here every week, 6:30 p.m. on Wednesdays Eastern Standard Time, or 6:30 a.m. on Thursdays here in lovely Thailand. So, yeah. What came up for you during that practice? Where did the mind go when the mind wandered? How easily were you able to return your mind back to the object of focus? What was that inner dialogue like as you returned? If you did return, were you critical? Were you compassionate? Was it the inner critic that showed up, or was it the inner coach? All right, cool. Thank you so much for everyone that joined me today. Again, my name is Chris Norris. You can find out more about me, more about the practice, and more about the tons of resources we offer at cognitivefitnesscoach.com. You can join us on School at the Cognitive Fitness Community, which is completely free and has curriculum there. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on Facebook. You can even find me on TikTok now. Yeah. Cool, man. All right. Thanks again for joining this live, and I will hopefully see you all next week. Peace. Be well.